Okay, so April 1st, this evening, sometime in the last hour, okay, the IRS once again updated its stimulus check guidelines for retired individuals who are not required to file a tax return. Just to back up, last week the CARES Act was signed approving $1,200 checks for many Americans. Based on explicit language in the bill, everyone thought, okay, if you're on Social Security, you don't have to file a tax return to get the stimulus check because the IRS would make payments based on the SSA 1099 and information returned to the Social Security Administration already sent to the IRS each year. They already know your numbers. What's the point? Okay, that made sense. Earlier this week, however, the geniuses at the IRS, in their infinite wisdom, put out language stating this, word for word. People who typically do not file a tax return will need to file a simple tax return to receive a stimulus check. Low-income taxpayers, senior citizens, Social Security recipients, some veterans, and individuals with disabilities who are otherwise not required to file a tax return will not owe tax, but they'll still have to file a return. They said that they would soon provide information instructing people in these groups on how to file a 2019 tax return with simple but necessary information, including their filing status, number of dependents, and direct deposit bank information. However, they have now, as of sometime in the past hour, this evening, April 1st, they have removed that language from their statement, and now it reads as follows, word for word. Question: I am not typically required to file a tax return. Can I still receive my payment? Yes. Now they say the IRS will use the information on the Form SSA 1099 or Form RRB 1099 Railroad Retirement Benefits to generate economic impact payments to recipients of benefits reflected in the Form SSA 1099 or Form RRB 1099 who are not required to file a tax return and did not file a tax return for 2018 or 2019. This includes senior citizens, Social Security recipients, and railroad retirees who are not otherwise required to file a tax return. Oh, and by the way, just to show you how much of a circus this is, the IRS has a pretty bad typo on their website right now. Here it is. 2019 or 2019. It should say 2018 or 2019. What a joke. What an absolute circus. Anyway, conclusion, as of right now, it's good news. Social Security beneficiaries who are not typically required to file tax returns will not need to file a tax return to get a stimulus check. Recipients will receive these payments as a direct deposit or a paper check, just as they would normally receive their benefits. And I hope that this stands, because it is absolutely pointless to make people who the IRS already knows how much they make to make them file a tax return. It's bonkers. I don't know why the IRS said that. They said it. Now it looks like they've realized their mistake and they've taken it back. At least that's what's going on now. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Anyway, you heard it here first. If you want updates as they happen, please subscribe for more updates, because as a CPA, I'm glued to this stuff all day. But right now, I gotta go do some tax returns, so I'll see you tomorrow.